What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Tay checking back in. I got a quick message for y'all real quick. I want you to stick to the end of the video. I recommend that you stick to the end of the video because I'm going to be dropping some sauce. I'm going to be giving you some knowledge that's going to help take you to the next level. Listen, you are not just a social security number. You are not just an employee ID number. See, the world gonna make you feel less than. The world wants to limit you. The world is all conditioning. The world conditions you to limit you, to make you feel like you're not meant to do something big. But I'm here to tell you today, you are going to do something big. You have something big that the world needs that's inside of your heart. God created you to do something big. And if that wasn't true, you wouldn't be here right now. You wouldn't have been born. God knew that there was many problems in the world, and he created you for the solution. So that job you working right now, you're not going to be working there long. You're not going to be working there too long because God has something big in store for you. God has something big in store for you. Tired of working them jobs, right? You ever be telling yourself when you wake up in the morning, you tired of going to them jobs? You tired of working for people? Yeah. That's why you feeling that way, because you got that feeling in your heart that there's something else bigger for you to be doing. And it is. God has a big plan for you. Now, you got to change your way of thinking. This is how you change your life. This is how I changed my life. By reprogramming my mind, by feeding my mind, by nurturing my mind. Nurturing is feeding your mind the right information, because you are not going to be able to climb above the ladder than what your mental capacity can hold. Meaning, whatever your mindset is, you can't go higher than that, because your mind is what is going to take you to the next level. Your mind is everything. There is nothing more important than your mind. Your mind is how you're going to get to point A, B, C, D, E, F, G. If your mental capacity isn't a lot, if it isn't holding enough, you're not going to climb above the bar, because your mind is limited. So you have to get new information. You have to get new knowledge and apply repetition to your life. That's how you change your life. Because if you never grow mentally, if you never grow spiritually, you're going to stay where you at. You're going to stay in the same environments. So you got to feed your mind the right knowledge. Feed your mind knowledge that is going to help your spirit, that is going to nurture you. Feed your mind information is actually going to feed your spirit. It's not going to feed your spirit negativity, because, as I said, the world is all conditioning. The world is all conditioning, y'all. When you watch the news, the politics, all this stuff is conditioning to make you feel afraid. The world wants to keep you in a box. But how you break out the box, you got to break away from all that. You got to break away from your upbringing. You got to break away from your culture. You got to break away from all that. You got to be willing to leave everybody behind. Like, for real, like me, yo, bro, I don't even really talk to people no more that I grew up with. For real, like, I don't even really talk to family for real, because I know I had to break away, because growing up, you know, I just knew something wrong wasn't right. You feel me? The way, I grew up and like what I seen around. I always been in that observant mode, and I always was just trying to figure out life. Like, I had so many questions about life. I'm like, well, I'm not trying to do what they did. I don't want my life to look like that. And I had so many questions. How do I maneuver around and get to where I want to be in life? What can I do to make myself different? What can I do to get to the top and not follow the people that had the biggest influence on me? Because the fruit that is shown in their life, it's just, it don't make sense. I know I wanted more for myself, so I had to do something different if I wanted different results. So you got to do the same thing, because if you don't break away from your culture, your upbringing, you're going to follow the same path. So you have to break away from your own way of thinking that was passed down to you. You got to divorce yourself from that mindset, the earthly way of thinking that us humans think. You got to break away and you got to submit your mind, submit your heart, submit your thoughts to God. Let God get your thoughts. Let God download new information into you. And that's how you going to make it. That's how you going to break out the box. But before you do that, you're going to continue to think the same way. You can't get different results if you continue to do the same thing. This is how you break out the box. This is how you grow, by getting new knowledge, by getting the correct knowledge. And God has a big plan for you. Lifestyle that you always want to live. Oh yeah, God already pre-wrote it for you. It's already predestined for you. You want land, you want real estate, you want all that. It's already yours. It's already yours. You are a lender and not a borrower. You don't gotta borrow no more money no more. But if you continue to be a slave to the system, if you continue to want to keep borrowing money, then you continue to do it. But God says you are a lender and not a borrower. Now he is able to do exceedingly abundantly above that you can ask or think, according to the power that works in you. It's that last part, according to the power that works in you. So you have the power. God already gave you the power. It's the power that works in you. So you got to put in that work. You got to put in that groundwork. You got to go within your soul. You got to go within your spirit, and you got to heal. You got to be able to heal so God can use you. So God can use you to impact and influence the earth. But if you don't heal, get it the correct way, and you're willing to do the inner work, the inner spiritual work, so you can heal and you can get to learn who you are, get to learn who God created you to be, get to learn your creator. And he's going to show you things about yourself. You're going to discover yourself. You're not willing to sit on that spiritual surgery table and let God work on you. You're not going to be healed, and you're not going to be able to influence and impact the world. Use how God wants to use you. You got to break away from the world. It's time to lock in. It's time to lock in with self. It's time to lock in with yourself. It's time to lock in with your spirit. And it's time to transform your life. That's the only way you're gonna change. That's the only way your physical circumstances is going to change, if you change on the inside, if you change your mind, if you change your spirit. It first starts in the mind. It first starts in the mind. I wouldn't be able to be doing any of this that I'm doing if I didn't see it in my mind. See, I let God renew my mind, because the word going to tell you to do so many different things. The world wants you to try to get it fast, to try to put it in the microwave and get it fast, but don't nobody want to go through the process. See, me, I understand it's a process. Success is a process. You can't rush success. You can't rush it. You don't want to rush it. It's a process. This is where you start, and this is the end. In between, it's a gap. In between and the gap is called the process. You can't skip the process. It's a journey. You want to enjoy journey. Life is a gift. God gave you this gift. Like literally, it's a gift. So you want to enjoy it. It's the process. You don't want to get there too fast. And most people, they want to just take the fast route. And I was one of them people. There was so many different businesses that I was doing, that I was starting, but that wasn't my purpose. That was not my purpose. I said I wanted to do this, I want to do that. And I know somebody can relate to me. And none of those things even worked for me. God ain't let them work, because he was preparing me for my purpose. He was preparing me for my line of work that he has called me to do. But those things that I was trying to do, it was preparing me for my purpose. That was me stepping out on faith, showing him I had what it takes. You could be working so many different jobs, trying to start so many different businesses, and you just know deep down in your heart, it's not for you. And I'm telling you, yeah, it ain't. It's not. That's why you feeling like that, because God has something planned big for you. But it's time to get serious, fam. It's time to get serious, family. It's time to get serious. You got to break away. You got to break away from old friends, old family members, old people that has old energy, that's not feeding you knowledge. They're not feeding your spirit. They're not giving you value. Because you probably one of these people, right? That's because I can feel the energy. You probably one of these people that's very smart. You trying to make it. You always think differently out of the box, but once you get around certain people, they kind of bring your bar down. They kind of lower your vibration. They kind of They kind of limit your ideas and your thinking. Yeah, you got to break away from them people because they see the greatness in you and they want to keep you down. People that ain't going nowhere in life, they want to bring you with them. They either want to go with you or they want to bring you down with them. But nah, that ain't happening. That's not happening. So you got to be willing to leave everybody behind. You got to. It's a price you got to pay when you on the road to success. You gonna lose a lot of people, and the people that's meant to be with you is gonna stay with you. If they're meant to stay in your life, they will stay there. But God gonna send all the people in your life that you need. But first you got to take that first step, and you got to be willing to do what the 99 is not doing. If you want to be that 1%. If you want to be that 1% family, if you want to be that 1% chosen family, you got to do what the 99 ain't doing. And it's going to look new. It's going to look crazy. But once you get there, you're going to see you did the right thing. It's going to take you a little bit more time because you are perfecting your craft. You are finding yourself. You're going on a self-discovery journey. You are learning who you are. And that takes time. You are truly healing. Once you truly start healing, that is when your process begins, because we all got trauma and pain that we got to heal from. And if we don't heal from it, it's just going to follow us year after year after year after year. So you won't be able to operate at that full high level capacity. We are all being controlled by a 7-year-old subconscious self. One of my mentors told me that the 7-year-old you is controlling you right now. Whether if you're 20, 25, 30, 40, you're repeating the things that you learned since you were 7-year-old. So you got to go within and you got to learn the way. Why do I think like this? Why do I say the things that I say? Because everything is mental. Everything is mental. You won't go higher than what you think, what you believe. So you gotta change your mindset, family. You gotta get right and with God's principles, with God's laws, and then your whole life gonna change. Your circumstances gonna change. You gotta be able to know His laws. When you follow laws, when you follow principles, you will succeed. And if you don't follow the laws and you don't follow principles, what's gonna happen? You're gonna follow consequences. It's just like when you speeding and you going 70 and 55, and the cop pull you over. What's gonna happen? You can get the ticket because you didn't follow the law. It's the same thing with God. He wants you to learn His law, because His law is what is going to help you succeed. His law is the keys. His law is the keys. Dang, I wish I had some keys with me right now. If I had some keys with me right now, I'd be jiggling them, saying, "Hey, look, these are keys. The keys to success, which is going to unlock the doors. Keys unlock doors." So once you get the keys, God gave you the keys to unlock the doors. It's already written. Everything is written. Once He give you the keys, you're gonna be able to unlock the doors. He already gave you the keys. I got the keys. You got the keys, bro. You got the keys, sis. You got the keys to go far as you want. You will go as far as you want to go. What's the keys? The keys is God's word, His word that He spoke out His mouth. It's principle. These principles will help you succeed. It's going to take you where you want to go. And then you will find out the perfect plan that God got for your life, because it's a big one. It's a unique path that nobody has seen before. And I'm excited. I'm happy for you. If you're watching this video, I congratulate you, because it's your time. It's your season. It's your season for you to step into purpose. If you're watching this video right now, if this video has reached you, hey, look, go ahead and smash that like button, because things does not happen by coincidence. God is a strategic God. So if you're watching this video right now, if this video coming across your feed for a reason. Things don't happen in coincidence. Nah, yeah, God planned this. He planned this. So it's coming at the right particular time. This is the end of today's video. Make sure you smash that like button so this video can get pushed out to who needs to see it. It does something to the algorithm. And make sure you hit that subscribe button if you want the rest of this year and next year and the year after that and the year after that to be your best years. Because God is doing a new thing. We taking off. I got something in store for y'all. I got something special for y'all. So I want y'all to stay tuned. Make sure you comment down below what country or city you tuning in from, because it's chosen ones all around the world. Hey, I am Tayshawn Harrell. make sure you check the description box below as well and join me on my podcast. Knowledge is free. It's free knowledge. You can't go wrong with free 99. You can put your headphones in, listen to me while you working out, while you cleaning, while you whatever you doing, and start getting new knowledge, start getting new information, and that's how you change your life. So yeah, y'all stay blessed, stay motivated. Until next video, I'm out.